Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Pooper Scooper here, and we're back with episode 33 of Plebscraft. It's been a long time coming, but we're gonna do something special today: landscaping. Yeah. So we're here at our beautiful map, and I have a couple things planned. We're going to go through, widen the river up right here. And here, maybe not here, but probably around here. And yeah, we might work on some of the paths a little bit. And I would like to maybe start working on the village a little bit. Maybe start getting the walls planned out. That would be something cool we could do. But yeah. Basically, we got some cool stuff that we're gonna do. But the first thing we can do is take a couple of these maps with us. So we're gonna take these 4 maps. And one thing I did do off camera was I changed my sensitivity. I changed it to match my Valorant sensitivities, so a little bit better. But it is a lot slower than I am used to. So that's going to be a little bit of a hurdle to overcome for me. I literally just changed it before I hopped on this episode. So yeah, let's see, what do we need? We can take, we have shovels. Let's grab a couple things. I want to grab a stack of, maybe not a stack, grab some oak saplings. We probably already have plenty of spruce saplings. We're gonna grab some of them as well. Then we're gonna grab some glass, because we're going to try to make some tall trees. And I learned how to do that in a video, so we're going to practice that right here. I don't know why I just chose right here, but you know, we're going to put down a tree right here. And then in the corner of it, a glass that's too high. Just in any corner. And that makes it automatically grow into a tall tree. There's a chance that it can grow into like a smaller-ish tree, but it will be abnormal than what this tree is right here. So yeah, we can take advantage of that way, which is pretty cool. Put one right here. And then let's toss one more like back here. Right there. So yeah, hopefully now these are good to grow into big trees and grow like that. We can also knock down this one. The big trees are kind of cool because, you know, they just add more depth to land, stuff like that. So while this is still here, we're going to place down one there. And we can also do something similar, like right there. I'm thinking about placing some trees over here too. But hello, llama. Do you have villager or a trader around you? No? Doesn't seem like it. I'm probably gonna leave this tree, but do I want to put a tree over here is the question. I think maybe I'll go some spruce trees over here. I feel like it would fit this more than tall trees. Toss one right here, and maybe we'll intermingle a couple around here. We'll toss a spruce tree right here. And probably like around here. And we're good for that. Okay, now that we just have a couple new trees placed down, hopefully those will grow nice and tall and they'll look cool in the future. We're also gonna run down here. And you know, I didn't really do this with any of these trees. They kind of just grew on themselves. So I want to place one right here, and probably about right here. That looks good. So then we'll just have, yeah, that looks good. Now that we've done that, before we go down any farther, we should probably do a little sleeping. So yeah, let's go take a nice nap. So we're back here in our house, and one thing I also wanted to do is breed in one more dog if we can. Can I do it with bones? No, it has to be meat, doesn't it? So, are you hungry? You are too. There we go. We'll have ourselves a fourth dog. So we'll leave his collar alone. And now we still need a name. We have 2 dogs now that are nameless. So all you do is just leave me a comment down below, and we'll give them names. Like seriously, nobody else left a comment, so you just gotta leave one, and you'll get a dog named. Let me know what you want it to be. But as we run down here, the first thing I want to do is open up this area right here. Do we have a bucket? I hope we do. We are back with not 1, not 2, but 3 buckets, because we didn't have any with us. And we're probably gonna need as many buckets as we can get as we go through here and just destroy this landscape. Now, I want to go for width here, and we can break down these trees while we're doing this. Okay, now that those guys are broken, this gives us a perfect opportunity to break more of this dirt here. You know, I don't mind making sheer cliffs like this. I think it could even look good in a lot of circumstances. So let's keep this going. Okay. Let's go here. We'll make this one with dirt. So none of this stone. All of this can go. Then we'll make this one wide. And then this is all gonna get broken. Going all the way around here. And through here. Now, my idea with this is that, you know, I obviously, I want to be able to boat to the ocean. So, you know, the nicer I make this, the easier that's going to be for me. And plus then we get fish, we get cool stuff spawning, and zombies, underwater, stuff like that, tridents. Plus, I would like a place to put down a beacon, you know, that's always nice as well. If I have a beacon and really no water, what's the point in having one, you know? For a little pond or a fountain? Okay, so this is looking nice here. Really nice. Nice and wide, nice and deep. I'm good with it being 2 or 3 deep. I don't really need it to be too much more. So that's pretty good. Look in here. Let's just make this wider as well. Might as well. We can do the same thing right here. Just make this a little bit wider. Around these legs. Because it kind of adds drama to the build. Why I say that? Because it, you know, the legs are standing in the water. It makes it more of a bridge. That makes sense. Oops, we want that. We actually have quite a lot of resources so far. But if we turn around, and we're gonna need more dark oak blocks to finish this. But in the meantime, let's see, where can we go next? We're gonna go... Oh, we're already close to it. Let's go to the north of the island. Now, this is gonna be a big issue area because, you know, villages right there. We're gonna have to open this up going this way. But then this way leads to the this is the front of the island, and I'd like the island to be completely encompassed by the river. So with that being said, we're gonna have to connect these two halves. Shouldn't be too hard. Actually, I need to go back because I didn't really put any water in there, did I? Let's let this tree fall, and let's actually break this one down too. Because with this tree down, then we could probably connect this little cave thing, make it even wider. So, I don't know why, but I forgot to fill this in with water. You know, I don't think it was too bad. Oh yeah, it is. It is pretty bad. You know, I probably only needed one bucket. Okay, now it is still standing water. You know, I don't really understand why it does that, but whatever. That was weird. There was like a still block of there. Still block of there? There was still a block there. Jeez. So this is sufficiently nicer. We might have to put down a couple trees around this bad boy too. Just because it would spruce it up a little bit. Pop down here. Maybe toss one up here. There we go. Okay, now we're going back to our little project island over here. This still needs to get dug out, but I have an idea for something we could do right here. We could have this be like a little waterfall grotto thing, I don't know. We really, how much in detail we want to go with our random river, but you know, could be a cool concept to be explored. So as we pave our way through this mountain, I'm not really giving too much care to being able to go up and down easily. I'm kind of just digging into it. And, you know, sometimes that tends to work. I want to try to leave a little bit of room around the edges as like a path. Just so you can at least not drown the entire way. But, you know, it is how it is. I'm gonna carve the other side now as well. This one's gonna be a little bit less steep, but still gonna have, you know, decent functionality. I also want to try to leave it one layered for now, just so it's easy to put water in, and then I'll come back through and add depth to it. I'm realizing that that's probably the best idea to do when building water like this, with water like this. Now it is nighttime, so we do have to be careful for zombies, creepers, skeletons, anything that might want to harm us. But we're probably pretty fine. as I think most things are scared of us to this point. We haven't really gotten a death yet, besides PvP, and I don't really count that as an actual death. So we're just gonna go through here, water it up. Should be pretty quick. Water spreads really nicely on these 1 block wides. We just gotta get all the nooks and crannies. One more here. A couple more here should do it. One there, so that block will update. One here, here, here. A few more here. So now this should all be pretty well filled in. Now that that's done, we can go over here to the end and start digging out the depth that we would like. After we kill this creeper. Oops. We done blowed up. Blowed up our land, it blew up the tree. Oh! Ah! He blowed up a tree again. Let's place down a bunch of dirt and fix this hole. Fill our creeper holes up. Like a real man. Real man fills his creeper holes. If we don't get attacked here, that'd be great. Okay, tree's dead. Gone. And maybe we'll leave this hole as a reminder. We filled most of it. But you know, we are heading onto this river, and it does look like it fits quite well. It's such a pain to fill water in places sometimes. Like right here. Okay, now that that's all done, let's actually fix this tree real quick, cause I'm not about to deal with no broken tree like that. What are you doing, dude? Get out of here with your fancy boots. I don't want them. I'm not buying what you're selling. I don't know why I just switched those buckets, but I do need to compress our inventory a little bit before we start going ham. We're digging it deep, digging it wide, deep and wide. Something like this. I'm just gonna walk around the outside kind of like this as we're going through. Oh! Hey, knock it off. You party pooper. Okay, a little bit more going through around here, and since this is a smaller area, we will kind of let up on the depth. Ooh. And, yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I want to make this deep still, with a couple deeper areas towards the middle. Once it gets wider, like this part. Like here. Here's should be pretty deep. We might even dig this down a little bit more. Oh yeah, look at that. We'll come in here with some bone meal once this is all dug out, and we'll make sure this looks real good. Okay, perfect. How does that look on the map? Ooh. Fancy. Now we gotta fix it a little bit to the south as well. Because maybe that's just trees covering it. But it looks like it could be a little bit wider. Ooh. That could be bad news. Ooh, I almost fell down there too. We're just gonna fill that in and run away from that. This doesn't look proper. We don't have to make this super wide, but I would like to indeed make it wider. Especially without this tree here. And probably some of the ones next to it. But we actually have to eat first. And with great eating comes great shopping. And digging. This shovel is gonna break. Is this... It's not our best shovel. But it has served us well. I will say that. This shovel will never be forgotten. RIP shovel in the chat down below. Ow. Not yet. It's still alive. It still has some breath in it. There's no breath for that skeleton. As he falls. At the hands of our bow. At the fletching of our bow. I want to take down this tree too. I hear a skeleton coming for us. So we will go pop him real quick in the face, show him who's boss. Get out of here. Zombie villager. I wonder if he's walked all the way over from the village. Because that village is close. Or if he's just a random spawn. Probably more likely that it's a random spawn. Because the village is kind of far. We're just gonna dig this out right here. Put a little bit of water there. And there. Oh, I guess I really didn't need it. And I'm gonna carve this out as well. All the way up here. Look at that. This one's gonna not work with me, I can already tell. Oh, look it. It's always the blocks that are more than one deep. They always got problems. RIP. RIP. One of the greatest axes to have ever, or excuse me, not axe, but greatest shovels to have ever lived. He moved entire rivers, shaped rivers. The river shaper. Maybe we should make an RIP tool board for all the tools that we end up destroying in this series. Because I'm sure there'll be a lot. Oh, so I do have good news about this series. We are guaranteed to be updating the Nether. So that's nice. Hopefully more people will play when that happens. And yeah. That means we'll also have more time to do things. Because then, you know, with the new update and stuff, we'll probably delay the hardcore, or maybe we'll do it as well. I don't know. So it's a lot of Minecraft, because I already have the Pixelmon series, and I already have this series. So I don't know. Just walk around and see how it looks on the map. It's not perfect. It's still a work in progress, but it looks a lot better. I also want to maybe toss down a couple trees around here as well. Man, there's some bad stuff going around underneath the ground around here. Okay. So now that this river is mostly complete, it looks good. The ring around the mountain is pretty well done. So I guess what we can do as well is I know we wanted to go start chopping down the trees around the base. So, excuse me, not the base, but the village, if I could use my words. We want to go chop around the village, so let's see what we can do about that. Our axe isn't fully broken, but it's not fully healed either. So I don't really know how well we're going to be able to do, but we're just going to go and probably start a little time lapse about how we're going to do this. So yeah, if I can get over here for a second, I'm thinking about pull out the good map. I'm thinking about coming over here, continuing this water section, going through here, coming around here, and probably I would divert it around these two houses, going through here. But then there's like three houses right here that would probably need to get destroyed, and I'm obviously fine with doing that, even though the villagers might not like me destroying their houses too much. But I feel like it's just something that needs to probably get done. For progress to happen. Because, you know, it's not my fault they decided to build their house, or their structures right next to a running river. But this is also good because, and I hate to say we're gonna build another bridge, but it would just make sense if we just build a bridge over this water and then the village on the other side. It would be cool. It would match the theme, because we're going to obviously build a wall around what's not separated by water. So let's see if I can just come through here and look at this. It's literally like just stops out of nowhere. I was thinking about chopping down trees, but if we're already doing landscaping, we might as well just keep up with that. We might as well keep up the landscaping. Come through here. Break all this. And all this. And we could probably leave some of this, but you know, this was a wide river, and now it's just kind of coming to a halt. So it would make more sense if it halted for a reason. It could come through here, and then obviously come there, and then that would work. We'll bring it through here, and then let's just start doing something like this. So we do have a good idea of how we want this water to go. Gonna come down through here. Oh, did I want to go to the right of this? I kind of did, but it almost doesn't make sense to. It makes sense to just go right through it. So let's go over here real quick. See how we want to do this. We could go something like this, and then come through here, and on the far side we would do something like this. We'd come through here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. See how that looks on a map. Can't really see it. Can't see it, but that looks pretty good so far. And let's just work on this a little bit more, because we can easily just let's see how we want this to go. Let's break this tree down, and we're probably gonna have to do a lot of demolition. Oh. Do I have a flint and steel? I do not. If I had a flint and steel, I would just burn these houses down. But I don't, so I kind of don't need to. That house is in a very convenient location, I guess. For it. If it was any farther you know, it would be getting destroyed. So, since we've already been doing a bunch of landscaping, let's just we'll finish this episode by doing a time lapse of me destroying these houses. Because I know I said I was gonna do a tree chopping time lapse, but you know, I'll just do that off camera. Destroying these houses would be more fun. So we are gonna make a chest first. Because it's always nice to have a chest. We'll toss it right here. And the chest right here. So goodbye dirt, goodbye everything else that we don't need. And hello time lapse. Let it begin. Woo! Alright guys, this should be almost everything except for these two beautiful blocks right here. Yeah, and now that that's done, looks pretty nice over here. Kind of like the idea of this going in a little bit more, being a little like lake grotto thing. Let's let the water flow. And when I mean that, yeah, we're just gonna open this bad boy, open this dam up. I want to get the one wide, fill this in one wide, and then that'll be it. So easy for us is all we gotta do is just come through here and just start placing these blocks down. It's not bad. It does connect, and it looks good, actually. This is the map. Is there still a building up there? Oh yeah, it's got it. Yep, it's this stone. It's, it looked like a building on the map, but it's not. So yeah, we did a pretty good job of this, and we made ourselves some river. We built a lot of rivers, and did some nice landscaping. Preparing our village for its eventual upgrade and overhaul. But yeah, maybe next video we'll hop into our village and actually do a little a little recycling with all of the stuff that we picked up and that's in this big beautiful chest. But we'll probably do a little bit more river expansion first. So yeah, thanks for watching and make sure to tune in next time to Plebscraft. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave me a like down below, and also a comment on our dogs' names. Don't forget. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.